not arguing, but we hear like some little fussing, some little couple cuss words, voices raised. She like, oh, let me see if she's all right. Swat up, it's Hugh Flynt, Playboy the Hustler, and today I'm gonna be giving y'all another true story. Couch confession status, you already know what it is. So this one, this one was a classic. So this is my story to tell. This one is my story to tell, but it's more about my bull. That was literally my favorite wingman ever. I've all my bros are great wingmen. I want to give a shout out. They were all great wingmen in our days. You know what I mean? Or good wingmen. But this one right here is great. You know what I mean? So I gotta come up with an alias for him. So he's gonna be the GOAT. He's gonna be the wingman GOAT. All right, WG, my man WG. So this story is funny. So this is when I got my first crib. I'm like 19, 20. So I get my first crib and we doing everything out of this spot. You know what I mean? We schmutting Johns out of this spot. We trapping out of this spot. We doing everything. Now I know you're not supposed to trap out your spot. You're not supposed to do business where you lay your head and all of that. But like I said, I was young and we was wilding out. We was getting it in. Know what I mean? I was like a dog off the leash. You heard me? I was running around with my tongue out, swinging. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's in my way, I'm going for it. So I'm having a ball. We living a life. And so we would have the joints come over. We invite the joints over. We let the joints choose. Now, I mean, we had a good understanding of the game. Now, I mean, we had a very good understanding of the fact that the men pursue and the women choose. So we would just bag them, gather them up. Now, I mean, like Santa Claus, get them in the sleigh. You know what I'm saying? Boom, get them back to the box. Now, I mean, so the box was that's what we called my spot. My spot was super little. It was a 1-bedroom. There was literally one wall splitting the bedroom from the living room. So, and there's going to be a couple stories about the box. So get familiar with me saying the box. The box is the name of the spot, my first spot. So during this saga, me and my boy WG, we had a hell of a run for a couple years. Now this story, we had these two chicks come over. There was a short chick and then there was a tall chick. The tall chick was Indian, pretty hair and everything. So this wasn't even a situation where he had to take one for the team or I had to take one for the team. It wasn't even like that. Both pieces was decent, right? So the short chick, she gravitates towards me, which was lovely. That was perfect for me, right? And then boom, he got the Indian joint and he's good with that. Boom. So, but for some reason, after the short chick was running in and out of the room and basically made it known that she was going to be in the room with me, the Indian chick started acting a little bit spicy. Like she just started having little snappy answers and not an attitude, wasn't disrespectful, but she just was a little bit snappy. You know what I'm saying? And not even towards everybody, but definitely towards him. So he feels her getting snappy. So we're all feeling like this is a situation where she didn't necessarily choose him. And he feels it too. So he like, listen, I'm about to call, I need a nickname for her. So we gonna call this other girl that he's about to call she. All right. So my bro, he like, I'm about to call she over. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't about to sit here and play with this little Indian chick acting all pretty and bougie. I ain't got time for this bouginess. And so now, full disclosure, him and she, they get it in. Now, this is his shorty that lives in the neighborhood. This is his go-to. And they get it in anywhere. Now, I mean, they get it popping in the car. They get it popping in the parking lot. Wherever they get it. They get it. They get it in. So I'm like, chill, bro. Don't do that. That's just gonna be weird. He like, all right, he thugs it. So when me and the short chick, we kind of retire to the room, and we doing whatever we doing, and we hear like some, not arguing, but we hear like some little fussing, some little couple cuss words, voices raised. She like, oh, let me see if she's all right. Goes outside. You all right? He had left. He leaves. He storms out. Boom. She like, you all right? Asked the girl. I guess the girl, she's cool. Boom. So me and the short chick gets back to doing what we doing. We kicking it. Then we hear, we hear my bro. We hear my bro WG. He comes back in the house. We hear this through the wall. But we doing what we doing. Boom. So we keep doing what we doing. And after we get done doing what we doing, we relaxing, you know what I'm saying? We smoking, talking, we vibing out, you know what I mean? And then we start to hear like some animalistic, like we hear, you know what I'm saying? It sound like Jurassic Park in that John. So I'm like, what's going on in the living room? So now we don't know what's going on. Now I know he already said he was going to call she, his go-to joint. And, but she's thinking like, let me make sure like this is all right, because this is sounding Jurassic. So when she opens the room door, the living room, all the lights was out. And so she calls out to her girl, like whatever her name is. She like, hey, she like, you all right? She was like, yeah. And then that was it. So she knew that her girl wasn't the one getting thugged. She knew she wasn't the one getting smashed. She comes back in. She's like, yeah, he's in there smashing another chick. Like, yeah, that's my ball right there. You know what I mean? Went and got, oh yeah? You want to act bad and bougie with me? My bull WG, shout out to my bull, wherever you at. He went, got his other joint, came back, and start mashing on his other joint right in front of the super bougie chick. She wasn't even all that. She was like a 7, but as y'all know, 7s like to think they're 10s. And so my bull, he did the truest gangster shit ever, because he could have easily got emotional and been like, get out, woo, whatever. But because I was in the room with the little John, he was like, all right, I got something for her. Put her on clown time, put her in a corner. Because after they got done, after like the animal noises calmed down, and we go in, we open the door, we like, yo, woo, woo, yo, like hit the lights. She, his go-to John, she's wrapped up in the sheet. She got the sheet up, wrapped up, and he's doing what he's doing. And the Indian chick, the pretty Indian chick, she's literally in the corner on timeout. And that was, listen, man, he put her on goofy time, put her on clown timeout in a corner. That was literally like the best example of like, alphaism. Know what I mean? He basically, all right, I'm not even gonna be emotional. He just went and got his other joint, thugged her out right in front of her, pretty much. Lights was off, but still, imagine how she must have felt not giving him no play, but still having to just wait in the living room while this man go get his joint, come back, mash her, thug her, and he was showing off too. The wall wasn't like the wall was thin. He was going in. It was Jurassic in that jaw, and so imagine how she must have felt. Ooh, she must have felt like a straight schmuck. You know what I mean? And yeah, so, you know, he did her dirty. You know what I mean? Other girl, she was in the corner looking goofy. It was a classic, man. And so, yeah, man. That's my story. That's my couch confession for the day. Know what I mean? So, if you enjoyed it, bang that like button, bang that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell so y'all can rock with me every time I drop a new video. You heard me?